Yo, straight up, like, fuck this internet. Like, bro. Okay. We got this shit, zombies. Use equipment, okay. Electric. We got this shit. Yeah, this is what ended up like happening like off stream. I was just fucking around, just leveling up my launchers and shit. So yeah. Got some water near me, we're chilling. I don't got a self-res or anything like that. I need electric damage and I need critical kills, okay. I can't wait till I get like the higher rounds and this thing damn near becomes a fucking like liability. You know that's gonna happen. Yeah, I hate this launcher. I fucking hate this launcher, dude. Bruh, it's not... Oh yeah, no, I got this thing pack punched. Okay, so we're chilling on the...
Now you just look like burnt meat on a skewer.
Yeah, literally, because I was just deciding like, oh yeah, like let's try to do this in zombies. Maybe it'll be like... We don't gotta like wait for like the lobby to drop fucking like a bunch of UAVs and everything to like try to like shoot them down with like with the arc or whatever.
Insta kill.
Oh. Okay, wait. What round did I get to? Oh, 21. Okay. Yeah, no wonder they were hitting that hard. Okay. Okay. Standard solo, Astra. Let's do the Nova line. Fuck it. Excuse me. Nah. Okay. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. We're back, boys.
Shadowsmith Calvaris is somewhere on that.
Let's go gambling! Fireball! 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 Okay.
Will this Calderis be happy to meet us in Bitharian was? Yeah, I thought not. You know, stopped scaring me ages ago.
Easy.
Work swiftly, my friends.
1250, okay. There we go, there's enough.
Another taste of your souls.
I just got my groove back. Big Bad Bogan's not getting another shot at me. Nailed it.
Nah, well, nah, Loki could get like Rogue to like hop on and maybe could get Rogue to play. Get him to hop on, play some Dempsey. Have us be a like not an IRL couple. Have us be a like gaming couple. Nah, like the characters Maya and Dempsey, bro. I'm genuinely like, nah, I'm having fun with it. Low-key, like I think like they're really shipping those two together. Like genuinely, like, I would not be surprised if like, nah, cause I'm predicting like. Kind of like a major spoiler. I don't give a fuck. I'm batting 1,000 here. I don't care. Also, now that it's the new year, Loki, I want to like try like stop swearing so much. But anyways, back to my prediction. I'm thinking it's gonna come down to a situation kind of like where there's gonna be like a situation where like, you know, like they lose like trust in like the characters and they're like, okay, no, like we don't like trust you no more, like we can't really like trust what you say, and then it's gonna be like it's gonna come down to Maya and Dempsey like having like a heart to heart or whatever, and they're like, oh my god, dude, like you know me, like I would never fucking like I would never like do that, I would never betray the Primus crew, I would never betray like Maxis or whatever to like end up like leading to the most like epic, because what would it be, 8v1? Yeah, the 8v1 us versus the Warden. Nah, imagine if like the final map we get to like map specific characters, dude. They let us play as like the Shadowsmiths or whatever. Obviously like not like, I know that they won't, but it still would be a nice idea. Just especially if they made it like you got like cosmetic, and they would have to make it cosmetic only, because if they made it like abilities or whatever, you would have everybody being like, nah, I want to play the Shadowsmiths, and you wouldn't want to have anybody else like playing any of the like other characters. Wait. Oh wait, no, there's another body over here, ain't there? Yeah, right here. Okay, I was gonna say. I think it's definitely like weird, like the way it like goes, like has you like kind of like open up the map, but doesn't like tell you need to get like the parts for the thingy. And this thing turns full auto when we pack a punch it, so we're chilling. Okay, install the components.
We don't know why anyone takes the time to scatter call off from the tuning fork right now. We got bigger fish to fry.
Easy. Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Right in your shit-smeared trap. How's about sending that energy beam my way?
I was gonna say, how the fuck are you, how are you headless and you're still attacking the thing? No! Yeah, it's all good. We got power turned on at least. Maybe if my aim wasn't terrible and I don't go down before then, or I don't fully like die. Did we get it? Yeah, let's go. Fuck you, bitches. Shit on. I got the barely last fucking second.
Time to bring out the big guns.
Conserve your energy. This realm consumes it without mercy.
Dude, nah, if this boss fight, I'm like,
Get a
I'm really interested to see like the way like Treyarch like cooks with like the next map. Because like everybody might want to go like be like quick to be like, oh yeah, like the new zombies or whatever is like horrible or whatever, but and I kind of agree. There are some points where it's like I agree with it or whatever, but you can't like deny the fact that they like are constantly like, for like BO6 in particular, like, and I'm not like glazing this just because I like playing Call of Duty or whatever, or like I played the shit ton out of BO6. I genuinely think this would like, even if I gave this like, even if I gave this take some like time to like mature or whatever, I would still have this opinion. It would be like, BO6, they're zombies. They're zombies. Like they were constantly like adjusting and like adapting. They weren't like, I mean, yeah, the boss fights were kind of the same and like. The boss fights were all kind of like the same, and like basically it's big bullet sponge like mechanic or whatever, that you had to like do or whatever, and then like yeah, you kill boss easy kill, boss bullet sponge, but they changed it up. They changed like the boss fights, they changed the mechanics, they changed like different like things. You had the Xerax, which like you had the Xerax, you had the Xerax, which kind of like not the best, well, kind of the best one to start with because it's kind of the worst one, but the Xerax kind of was like, wasn't really anything like too special or whatever, because of the fact that like the only like real life I think difference for like that boss fight is the fact that like it's just a big ass like bullet sponge with like a thing that like occasionally like, you know, like leaves and goes immune or whatever. But I mean, that boss fight just felt like kind of like different. Well, because it's a literal like dinosaur, and it's a dinosaur, and like when can we ever say like we fought in a dinosaur and zombies before, bro? When can we ever say that? And then you got like Terminus. I'm not counting Liberty Falls because fuck Liberty Falls. Still hate that map to this day. We'll probably hate that map till I die. The amount of like XP glitches and shit that people did on that map was that just absolutely made me hate the map. I'm not gonna lie, I ended up like kind of like enjoying it towards the end there. Still hate the map though. Love playing it, hate the map. The community plus like just like the reason people love Liberty was just that's the reason why I didn't like the map. Not because the map was like bad or whatever. It had some issues on it. It's like slow or whatever, especially with the manglers and the mega bomb. Which the mega bomb was definitely like a skill issue for me, because I was just scared from for these zombies. And yeah, But oh yeah, that's right. Wait, so will this go after? Yeah, I was gonna say he becomes. I'm guessing he'll be immune then. The hell is that?
Fuck yeah.
Why do I? Oh. But yeah, no, like BO6, like they changed up the maps, they changed up the boss fights. They made like it made sense for like the story or whatever. Like, cause they had, well, they also had different mechanics. So you had Terminus. Terminus was the Patient 13. Was Patient 13, which, ooh, give me my decoy back. I was gonna say I want to throw that. I want to like try to be able to like I don't know fucking like go hit the like reward I just did. Does that basically allow them to like? Oh, nice. There's a dying wish. Does that allow them to ignore the decoy?
Shit. Well, you don't get to my level playing it safe.
But yeah, then you had Citadel.
All right, I'm making the. Rounds. Who needs a top up?
But yeah, you had Terminus, and then you had like with Patient 13, like you had like the water, and you had. Oh, I don't have an email. Fuck. Nah, no. No Wonder Fizz yet. Give me that. So I just pretty much just need to like get this guy over like this way, because I need the fucking. Well, let's get rid of all but one. Need to get him over towards the rockets. But then you had, I think, what was it? It was, yeah, it was Citadel next. You had the, like, you had the swords, obviously, which I think was, like, the right choice, because they made that, like, Easter egg, like, kind of, like, low-key, like, kind of difficult to, like, do, and, like, the fact that if you didn't, like, know, like, the steps, you had to buy specifically melee. Also, I hate the fact that they constantly were doing that, like, oh, yeah, like, we need to constantly, like, make people, like, need to, like, buy fucking... Fire, fire, fire!
I think shit'll be bored. Bam! Rocket!
Is that the only way to get rid of Oscar, pretty much? Is, like, fire the Apogee rockets? Are you... And he heals, doesn't he? Nice, but yeah, then you had... Well, yeah. There's that, then Citadel, then the Tomb. The Tomb was kind of a weak. I think that was a weak map, just because they definitely could have like done more with They definitely could have done more with like the Dark Ether and whatever, and then they basically just made it like a glorified like pack punch machine, and then like the place where like the boss fight was, even the. And that boss fight, I'll praise Treyarch for. I'll praise Treyarch for like innovating with that boss fight, but dude, that I hate the wipe mechanic. The fact that you could literally have like to the point where you get to a boss fight and you go through all like the steps, like you and your boys, like whatever, like especially if you're doing like high round, you're you're fucking around with your boys, you're doing that like type shit, and like you decide to be like, yeah, let's go to the boss fight. You're doing this on like a super like high round. You do this on like a super high round. So is this, yeah, is that Oscar on the map over there?
Wait for that spot.
Or is that just the one zombie that's like over there or whatever? Okay. But yeah. So on the way, like, you have like the different like waves of like boss mimics, boss amalgams and shit like that, which are strong as shit already, because they're boss ones and whatever. And then you add like the wipe mechanic where you gotta get through all those waves and whatever, just to be like, okay, like, you get to this point, if you don't deal enough damage, like, okay, we're gonna like completely like wipe you. I did not like that. That I genuinely think was a dumb mechanic. I'm not a big fan of that mechanic in any like kind of like game. Like, especially when it's something like, okay, and it would have been different if it took like, you know, like 5-10 minutes maybe to get to that or whatever, something like that, but no. When it genuinely takes you like a decent amount of time to like get to that boss fight. Yay, Oscar's here. But yeah, that was just like dumb. And then it was Shattered Veil. Shattered Veil, I already went over Shattered Veil boss fight. The Reckoning was different because you had Uber Klaus. Uber Klaus, I think, was like a breath of fresh air. As much as he is like annoying and like, I didn't want to play the Reckoning because of him, because of the fact like his shoulder like weak spot like for like the shield or whatever makes sense, but I just didn't like it. That's a skill issue. Like, that's just like a personal like me issue.
Bonus points.
That's just a personal me issue, but like being able to like go throughout like the towers and like move around like with the the jump pads and whatever was nice, and then like the like Easter eggs or not the side Easter eggs, yeah. Wait, oh, I don't have enough for, okay. Oh, I need fucking brain, or no, I need a Happy New Year's. But then you had like the like different like the like steps for the boss fight, and then you had like the different like sides you could side with, which was I did like that they did do like 2 different like cutscenes for like which one you like you picked. I definitely think that was definitely nice, like them going back to being like, oh yeah, like kind of like how it was in BO2 and like that, like where you had like different like storylines going on, like when you sided with Maxis and sided with Richtofen in BO2. Granted, that wasn't like a full-on like cutscene. That was just like, okay, like nah, like this is a dialogue that happens in game. Like, yeah, it's got like real life, like, or not real life, kind of in-game like effects, like for like the world or whatever. But overall, just the fact that we're constantly like changing it up, and you had like with Richtofen, oh my god, dude, me and Rogue, dude, so many times we spent so much time because we're like, nah, like I wanted to like try to beat Richtofen, dude. Like, we looked up like so many guides to like be like, okay, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? And then like we found some like busted builds or whatever, and then like we still couldn't end up beating that, and then so we were like, nah, fuck it, we want the reward for the Easter egg. That's why me and Rogue did the rewards, or did the Easter eggs. Plus, honestly, that was kind of like our thing, bro. Like, we'd always do like the Easter eggs like off the rip. That's why like for like a few days like after like a season would come out. So usually be like, okay, nah, I'll be streaming the first day. I'll be streaming like the first day, or whenever they find the Easter egg, then that's when we would go do the Easter egg. And
look, Raitharian, I'm grateful and all, but get the fuck out of my noggin.
we would do like the Easter eggs and whatever, and it was like, yeah, we just pretty much like got to the point where we're like, nah, fuck this shit, this is too hard. We're gonna go do oh, I thought I got brain rot trigger right there. We're gonna go do Sam's boss fight. Sam's boss fight was like so much easier, and like the fact that like you had Richtofen's side where it was like, okay, he's just like a high damage, like constantly like moving around motherfucker. And then you got Sam, which is kind of like a
Where's my MVP trophy?
high, kind of less consistent, less damage, but also had like the caveat of like the Sam trial, like in the middle of the boss fight, was definitely like weird, but also I think like worked for the boss fight in terms of like changing it up, being like, okay, no, it's not just a bullet sponge boss fight. It's like, okay,
You why I felt weird ever
I need to
since
get
you
this
were
challenge done, or else like I think you get. I forgot what you got as like a debuff. I think you like ended up like failing the Easter egg if you ended up like not doing it or whatever.
Max ammo!
But yeah, in like Treyarch just constantly like changed it up, and I think
Are you
it's,
fucking Dempsey too?
and granted like
He's
they've
been
kind of
a lot
gotten
less than I
gotten complacent with being like, okay, no, let's change a few things and be like, okay, this is like yo, this is a new product, like this is like, yo, what you mean this? Why did it fucking give me this? Like, let's just change this up. Like, no, we're fine. Like, as long as we just change this and like change like a few things or whatever. Why is it like a lot? Is it just me or is it a lot faster on this? It's also a lot easier. Well, it's also because there's a lot more like area to like hold and whatever. It's not like the Exit 115. Also, like them changing like stuff like that doesn't really like mean something if they're not gonna like consistently like stay with that. But it definitely seems like it definitely does seem like they are trying to like innovate with like the boss fights and whatever, and constantly like, change them. They don't want to keep sticking with this with the like.
Throwing decoy.
I'll take that Casimir. Fuck it. They're not trying to go back to the whole like bullet sponge. Like, oh yeah, like yo, like to like beat this boss, you just gotta like play it long enough, do it like as fast as possible, do the run as fast as possible, like get to the boss fight, and then just like tank it, like have like the best like loadout, have like the best things or whatever, and then you're pretty much like guaranteed to like beat it or whatever.
Now booking getaways to Nowhereville. Alright, fucking ride.
But yeah. Alright, are you fucking kidding me? I got no kicking, damn, with Vulture too. Imagine if the first kill I would have gotten would have been a gas cloud. That would have been funny as shit if it was. Dead wire. Okay. And then I'm gonna go grab Speed Cola. Do I wonder if it's in? Nah.
Fuck yeah. Imagine dealing 3-card Monty after chugging one of these. I could retire before the week's out.
Wait, did I not? Nah.
People always told me I was the life of the party.
Okay.
Turns out they were right on the money.
What? Oh, I need to. Okay. I didn't realize I needed to use. Yeah, I forgot I needed to use equipment. Well, anyways, that's where I think I'm going to end off my stream for now. I want to say thank you guys for taking the time out of your guys' day to come in and watch my stream. If you join me for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, however long you guys join for, it means the absolute world to me. You guys take the time every day, come watch my stream. I will be restarting my stream in a few hours, just letting y'all know. And I'll see you guys in the next one.